Hey guys, welcome. Cyndi Williams here, the Wanderlust CEO. I have the most amazing guest, Miss Deanna, here today from Carey on Traveling, which I want to specify the Carey part is spelled like your last name. Will you spell it for us?
Yes, it's Carey.
Carey on Traveling. That is such a fun play on words. And
Thanks.
it's like you were born to have a travel agency. I love that.
I was married to have a travel
Married
agency.
into being destined to it. I love it. I love it. Well, welcome. You're a recent graduate of our Careers on Vacation program. So
Yes.
congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
And today you're here to share your amazing story. So tell us a little bit, if you don't mind, about what your journey's been like. Where were you before taking Careers on Vacation and where are you now?
Okay, so I will say from the beginning of the year, I was in a bad spot. Like, I was not happy with my job. I knew it was ending at the end of the year, just had that feeling. So I ended up hiring a life coach to work with me. And we did some digging to find out what would be best suited for me. We thought about virtual assistant, and it would be the same road. So I didn't want to do that. And then we came up with travel, becoming a travel agent. And then I started watching your videos and watched your videos some more. Had my husband watch your videos. And I'm like, you know what? I should do this. I can do it. I really can. And he did some traveling for his company before. And so he's like, yeah, that'd be great. Go ahead. You should do it. And then the pandemic happened. In March, I got laid off. So a week after I got laid off, I signed up with a host company. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to do Cyndi's thing. And I'm like, wait, I'll hold off. Let me see if I can do it on my own. A month and a half later of just doing vendor training and the host training, I was not getting anywhere. So I ended up talking to Christine, and her and I talked about it. And my husband's like, you should really consider it, especially when you talk, you always say love and abundance.
Mm-hmm.
Our word for the year was positivity and abundance. Those were our words. So you kept talking to us, and he's like, that's just a sign. She keeps talking about abundance. It's a sign, just do it. So I ended up doing it, and it's the best decision I've made.
Oh, I love that. And I love that you shared that you tried the other stuff first, which is normal. We have so many people that come to us. I'm glad you got into it with us with kind of in that first month or two, because we have people that sit in that state of frustration where they're like vendor training. And I call that like learning without earning mode. I'm a lifelong learner. I'm a huge advocate of learning, but it is that abundance. That is the key word, like how you tie that together. And I think a lot of times you think a host is going to be the answer to all of your dreams, right? And you get in and you're like, oh, they just turned on some logins. What do I do now? So I'm so glad that you found us. That's amazing. So
Yes.
What do you feel like has been your biggest win or celebration since taking the program?
Confidence. For me to be on a video with you, this is huge. I'm usually behind the camera. So for me, it's confidence, as well as I know I can help my clients now. If they have a question, they want to, book this crazy trip, I can actually do it and help them out and provide great service. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, and that's the other piece too. Like, it's not just learning how to do it, but the practice of it. We have the video challenge to get you comfortable in this environment. But I like what you said too, being able to talk to your clients. Did like the talk tracks and the scripts and the demonstrations that we give you in the training, were those helpful for you?
Oh yes, definitely. I have them printed out. I have, okay, if this happens, go to here. If
Yes,
this happens,
we
go to
literally
here.
have like a flow chart of like, if this happens with your client, follow. We have thought this stuff out, you guys. I love it. Well, and Deanna, I want to talk about a tangible result. I'm not even sure if you know this, because I was just looking before we called, but do you know that you are trending #1 on Google in your area?
No.
Yeah, I literally Googled you before because I was like, oh, I always like to do, just see how you guys are doing. So I don't know, I'm going to celebrate that as a win for you, but that is huge. It used to take companies years to get to page 1 on Google in their area. And because, don't tell them the secrets, but we teach you the optimization secrets behind the scenes for a lot of the different platforms. But Google, guys, it's like the phone book of today, right? So congrats on that one, my friend. That's a big one.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love it. You got Wonder Woman. I have my spirit animal today. Kelly S., our Facebook expert, got me this for Christmas. Isn't it the greatest? So, yeah, I love that. We'll so you kind of touched on mindset work. You know that we kind of integrate that all through the program. Yes, we teach you how to be a travel agent. Yes, we teach you how to run your business online. Yes, we teach you marketing and sales and everything you need to know. But one of the things that is really different about our program than any other program out there is we feed mindset all the way through to get you thinking like a CEO and performing at a higher level. How did the mindset work? Obviously, you were open to it. You were already working with a life coach, which I love. But how did that in our program, did it help you? What was that like for you through that process?
I felt like Brandon was speaking to me at times. Like there was a point where the gremlins would start coming in, as you call them, the gremlins, and he would just do a video, or we'd have a call with him, and it's like, oh my gosh, you're right. What am I thinking? And actually, when I have bad days, my husband and I will actually talk it out, and if it's really bad for me, I'll have him do the 1 year. What's our 1 year plan? And so he'll tell me, here's our 1 year. And then if he's having a bad day, I talk to him about our 1 year plan. So we're always moving forward and not letting bad stuff get to us.
I love that. It's having the tools to get you back on track, because we all have bad days. And when you are an entrepreneur, and I know from doing this so long, you're at home alone or you're traveling with your business and you're like, who do I ask about this? When I came up in the travel world, right? I was 19, this is 25 years ago. You had a whole floor of travel agents that you could ask. You had a supervisor right down the road. That is not how the world is today when you're operating a travel business. And so I love that, because it's really like knowing, one, we have amazing community, so you can plug into that. But two, when you're having one of those days, like, how do I get back on track versus spending 3 months in yuck or trying to work past something again. So I love that you're using the tools, and I love that you're incorporating it with your spouse, because it's powerful. It doesn't just have to, work in business. It can kind of bleed over into other areas. So that's amazing. I'm so glad to hear that that's helpful for you.
Yeah.
Take me back to like the beginning when you started talking to us. I know you talked to Christine, one of our success coaches. And by the way, guys, we do these free discovery calls to really just help understand what your goals are, to see if we can help you. If we can't help you, we won't invite you to apply for the program, just so you guys know how that process works. But walk us back to when you were thinking about the program. Was that hard for you to decide to get started? Were there any hurdles you had to overcome? What was that process like for you personally?
Personally, so when I first found you, I was like, okay, no, it's not the right time.
Yeah.
After I got laid off, for some reason, everything just, I don't know, put itself together. And it's like, here, you need to do this. So it was really easy decision. I mean, my husband's like, dude, you've been like spinning in circles for the past month and a half. You're not feeling like you're moving forward. So definitely do this. And just from week 1 to now, it's a huge 180, because I mean, it's completely turn of events. I'm marketing, I'm doing my stuff, I'm getting out there. It's great. It's really wonderful.
Action, getting results. I love that. And I love that your husband's a big supporter. That's always amazing too. And I loved what you said about like it came together, but as part of that sentence, you said you were also laid off. For some people, that would have been like, oh my gosh, I'm laid off, scarcity mindset, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, you find another job. But for others, and it sounds like maybe for you, and what I love, because we have so many in the program right now where they said, I am tired of depending on corporate, or I'm tired of other people dictating my future. This is the universe giving me like that sign to do something different. So kudos to you for like recognizing that, leaning it in, and choosing for it not to be a time of fear or scarcity, but choosing to step into, I'm getting chills, step into like your new life, right? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a freedom. I mean, the weight off my shoulders was insane.
Yeah.
I used to have to be at work at 6:30 in the morning. I can sleep in now. I make my own schedule, which is great.
You know, that's the
Like,
number one thing we hear in the discovery calls, because we always ask, like, what's your perfect day look like? The number one thing we hear is people say, I wish I could ease into my morning. Like, especially like the moms and the parents, they're like, I wish I could just like pick my pace in the morning or work out in the morning or have control back over your morning. I love that. And you have that now. It's like, feels so different, right? So Deanna, would you recommend Careers on Vacation to others, or what would you say to that person who's out there sitting on the fence going, oh, I know I need this, but gremlins, right?
You know, I was there. I mean, I was there. I was on the fence, you know, but you know in your heart and in your soul that this is worth it. It is 110% worth every investment in yourself, because it's going to come back to you. If you do the process, do the work, it's going to come back to you tenfold. I mean, to me, this was worth it. I can write it off in taxes. I'm good. Let's move forward. Let my business grow.
And your business is set up. It's going. It's operational. I love that. Well, guys, if you are sitting out there or you're on, like Deanna said, she watched a gazillion videos. That's what everybody does. That's a normal process. You're getting to know me. I get that. But it really is like you get what you see. I'm really transparent in terms of like, this is who I am. But if you're sitting out there like Deanna was going, oh my gosh, I wish I could have this life, or I wish I could get there. I just can't connect the dots on these certain things. Just book the free discovery call. Go to careersonvacation.com/ready now, and you can meet with one of our success coaches, and they will literally just get an understanding of what your goals are. If it makes sense to apply for our program, we will invite you to apply. If not, we'll still give you some great tips. Wish you love and abundance as you move forward. You guys know we do a ton of advocacy work and free stuff all over the place that will help you get started. But if you really want to dive in and play it big and travel, Careers on Vacation Mastermind is where it's at. That's where all these secret cool people are hanging out behind the scenes, where Deanna gets to go now. And she's not even going far. She graduated from the program, but she's going over to our grad group and community where we're still going to stay connected over there. So Deanna, thank you for sharing your amazing story today. I'm so proud of everything you've accomplished. I'm celebrating that Google #1 like a champ today. And there's so many big things in store for you. So you know we're your cheerleader for life. If there's anything you need, you just let us know, okay?
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right, lady. We'll see you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Hey guys, Cyndi Williams here. If you like that last video, make sure you check out my other content to help you grow and scale your very own travel business. And also, I invite you to travel around the world with me and find out what I'm doing in my portable, profitable, award-winning travel business. Check out the videos.